Yeah. You don't qualify, sir. Your name?
Mitchell Wilson.
What are you driving like this for? You just don't qualify. You got 4 prior moving violations on here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was trying to get it down to.
Yeah, well, you're not going to get that from me.
Okay.
Okay? So you can go talk to him again, or you can request an informal hearing.
Okay.
What do you want to do? You got to be careful driving.
I don't know, through a stop sign.
You want to go talk to the department rep again?
Yeah, do I just knock on that door here?
I'll have the file brought over, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, Otero, Davidian, Jose Otero, 25T6460446A and B. Your name?
Division of Jose Otero.
Good morning. You're charged with animal violation, no license. That's a misdemeanor, and then you're also charged with grunt dog at large. That's a civil infraction.
Yes, sir.
You have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I'll give you one. Do you want a lawyer?
No.
I'm going to go ahead and arraign you, and then I'll send you to the prosecutors. Alleged that you did own a dog that was on Cleveland near New York Street in Trenton at 2:20 p.m. on July 7th of 25. That is a misdemeanor, no license, punishable by up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all those, and then the dog at large is a 0-point civil infraction. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, on the misdemeanor, these rights apply. Did you sign the advice of rights?
Yes, sir.
Did you read it and understand it?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty at any time, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
I'm entering a not guilty plea. I'm giving you a $100 personal bond. Your dog, what kind of dog is that?
Pitbull.
Dog is remained in fenced-in yard or your house or on a leash, listen to this very carefully, or on a leash equipped with a muzzle. You understand that? A muzzle? Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
So do not have that dog out of that yard or out of your house without the dog being equipped with a muzzle, on a leash, and accompanied by you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You need to be accompanied by you, the owner, or other suitable adult. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Also, you cannot leave the state without consent. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. So I'm going to hand this off to the court officer, who will take it to the prosecutor, and you'll meet with the prosecutor. Any questions?
No, sir.
And I'm entering a plea of denial on the civil infraction. Good luck. We still don't have that lawyer here?
No, I'll try to call him, Judge.
Please, thank you. Marcus Adam Ledyard, 25B1477009A. Could I have Reg Winder Chahal seated at this table, my right, your left? And also Manuel Quatrin Velez seated at that table, right there at that table. Your name, sir?
Marcus Ledyard.
You're late.
I wasn't late.
You're not late?
It said 8:40. I was here.
No, you're supposed to, you guys can have a seat. Seat. There you go. $75 a week you were supposed to pay, right?
Yes, I was.
Hang on. What did I tell you when I gave you that payment plan when you were supposed to pay $75 a week starting April 7th? What did I tell you?
I mean, so, hey, a few things happened, but, you know,
What else did I tell you? If you didn't have the money.
I'll call you and let you know. To call the court down now.
Call me, call the court, we'll get on Zoom and I'll give you an extension. Right?
Yes.
Or come in and talk to me on or before the due date and I'll give you an extension, right?
Yes.
Why didn't you do that? It's not that hard.
I just had a few things happen.
That's okay, I get it. That's why I tell everybody, you don't have the money, come to court and talk to me on or before the due date. How much do you have today?
Like 160, maybe something like that. 160.
Can you pay that today?
Yes.
Now listen, I'm
How
gonna
much
give
do I
you,
owe total now?
you owe 281.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a payment plan, but you gotta show some respect and call the court if you don't have the money. Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay. You pay 160 today, and you tell me when you can pay the balance. How about if I set you,
Couple weeks later.
how about if I set you up on 40 per week? If you can pay it earlier, that's fine. Beginning August the 15th, how's that?
That's fine.
You can do that, you think?
Yes.
If you don't have the money, what are you gonna do?
Call the court.
And we'll go on Zoom, or you can come in here on or before the due date, okay?
Yes.
All right, best of luck to you. So go down the hall, pay 160, then 40 a week starting in, on August the 15th. Best of luck.
Okay.
Reg Winder, Cower, Chahal, 25T645897. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Your name?
Rajendra.
You're charged with just not having your license on you. I can read the charge, send you to the prosecutor, or I can give you a lawyer, whatever you want.
Excuse me? Sorry.
It's okay. You have the right to a lawyer. If you want me to give you a lawyer, I will give you a lawyer.
No, sir. I want.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and arraign you, and then you can go talk to the prosecutor. Is that fair? I'm going to explain the charge and the possible penalties, and then you go talk to the prosecutor. I'm sure the prosecutor's going to be reasonable with you, okay? Fair enough? Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
On June 26 or 25, the police think you didn't have that you were operating a motor vehicle and that you didn't have a license with you on your person on Fort near Vreeland and Trenton at 12:32 in the morning. That is a misdemeanor. It is punishable by up to $100 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all of those penalties. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign an advice of rights and read and understand the rights?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You have the right to a lawyer. You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer. You still wish to give up your right to a lawyer.
No, sir.
You want a lawyer now?
No, sir.
So you waive your right to a lawyer, right?
Excuse me?
You're giving up your right to a lawyer, right?
Lawyer? No.
Okay. So I'm going to enter a not guilty plea. I'm going to give you a $100 personal bond. You don't have to post any money. We're going to send you to the prosecutor. You're going to go talk to the Trenton City Attorney. I'm sure they're going to be reasonable with you, okay?
Okay.
So you can go out in the hall. My court officer will bring this file to the prosecutor and they'll call you out, okay?
Okay, thank
Do
you.
you understand?
No,
Go have a seat in the hall.
Hang on one second, hang on one
I'll be right
second.
there with you.
Here. Stand right there, stand right there. I want to make sure you understand. Do you understand everything that's going on here?
sir,
I just explained to you the charge and the possible penalty.
passport?
Possible penalty.
Oh,
I told you what the possible penalty is, right? I said it was, I'm just telling you what it is. I'm just telling you the maximums. I have to tell you the maximums. Up to $100 in fines, up to 90 days in jail, plus costs. I don't want to scare you. I'm not going to send you to jail, but I have to tell you what the maximums are. Those are the worst things that could happen, but they're not going to happen. I'm not going to send you to jail because you didn't have your license with you. So go talk to the prosecutor, see what you can negotiate with the prosecutor. They'll write up a plea form, and then you'll come back in front of me. Okay?
Okay.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, good enough. Good luck. Courtroom. Manuel Ivan, Courtroom Velez. Come up to the podium. 24F 243-103A. Good morning. See, he's got
Have a seat in the hallway.
hallway, man.
Grab your stuff.
You have to go talk to the prosecutor. So they got to go to the Flat Rock prosecutor to have him dismiss this, John. Go out in the hallway, and the prosecutor will talk to you. He'll fill out a stiff form, he'll send it in, and then I'll recall you, okay? Ross. Deviante Z1 Ross. 25T645998A and B. Your name? Deviante what? You're charged with driving on a suspended. You also have a expired plate. That's a B file. You have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I'll give you one. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you want a lawyer?
No.
I'll go ahead and arraign you, and then I'll send you to the prosecutor. On July 8 of 25, the police think you were operating a motor vehicle on Fort near Sibley and Trenton at 9:13 a.m. That is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 500 fines, 93 days jail, costs, or all those in 2 points. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did you sign the advice of rights?
Yes.
Did you read it?
Yes.
Did you understand it?
For the most part, yes.
I can't hear you.
For the most part, yes.
Okay, so tell me what part you didn't understand.
Um,
If you plead guilty, we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
yeah.
If you plead guilty, you're waiving the presumption of innocence. You're waiving the requirement that they prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You're waiving your right to remain silent. You're waiving your right to a trial of any kind. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. Now, if you plead guilty, you understand there will be no trial. You're giving up your right to a jury trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you still wish to give up your right to a lawyer?
Yes.
I'll enter a not guilty plea, $500 personal bond, okay? You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. I'm going to send you over there to the prosecutor, and you'll come back in front of me either way. I'm entering a plea of denial on the expired plate charge, okay?
What does that mean?
That means I'm saying you didn't do anything wrong, to put another way. And you go negotiate this with him. We'll be fair with you, okay? Good luck. Segova? I got a note here, does not speak English. This is file 25T645763A, B, and C. Ola,
Hola.
what's your name?
Windy.
I know, you speak Spanish? I'm gonna get you an interpreter. No, I know. We're gonna get you a Spanish interpreter, okay? I don't know how we can do that. I'm gonna reset the arraignment and pretrial. I need to learn how to speak Spanish. You know that? A little bit, enough to.
You can do this in an in-house interpreter.
Yeah, I know.
Every
We're getting a lot of them. Listen, Spanish interpreter, Espanol. Listen, I'll get you one. Translation, I don't know what to say. Amy, point out the date to him. Try or have somebody try to explain. I'm going to get him an interpreter, and I'll just let you get the new date, okay?
Yep, Judge, we use Google Translate. It works pretty well at the window, so.
Perfect.
All right, let's talk about that. This hearing with Judge McNally was a tour through a range of arraignments and routine. some with a little extra personality. We started with Mitchell Wilson, who hoped to qualify for a reduced charge, but hit a hard stop when the judge pointed out his 4 prior moving violations. McNally didn't dwell on it, just gave him the option to talk to the department, rep again, or request a hearing, but it was a reminder that prior records can close certain doors quickly. Then came Jose Otaro's dog case, a Pitbull without a license and found at large. McNally laid out the misdemeanor stakes, set bond, and gave clear, strict conditions: keep the dog fenced or indoors, and if it's out, it must be on a leash with a muzzle, accompanied by an adult. The message was firm: no more loose dog incidents. Marcus Ledieud's matter shifted the tone to financial compliance. He'd fallen behind on a payment plan, and McNally reminded him of the standing offer: if you can't pay, call before the due date for an extension. The judge worked with him, taking what he could pay that day and setting a realistic weekly plan, but stressed the importance of showing respect by communicating with the court. Rojwinder Kaur Chahal faced a no-license-on-person misdemeanor. McNally methodically explained the charge, the rights being waived, and the maximum penalties, emphasizing that while jail wasn't on the table for a paperwork lapse, defendants need to understand the law's full reach. Manuel Courtroom Vilas got a procedural nudge toward the prosecutor for dismissal paperwork, and Davian Ross's case involved driving on a suspended license plus an expired plate. The judge entered a not guilty plea on the plate, bonded him on the suspension, and set him up to negotiate with the prosecutor, explaining exactly what that meant. The hearing closed with a logistical challenge when Dizagova, who needed a Spanish interpreter. McNally handled it pragmatically, resetting the date and joking about needing to learn Spanish himself, while staff discussed using Google Translate as a stopgap at the clerk's window. The through line in all of this was McNally's mix of structure and accessibility. He's willing to explain, to work with people on payment and procedure, and to keep the courtroom moving without losing sight of the human side. Whether that's a joke about language barriers or a straightforward warning about muzzles and leashes, it was another efficient docket with a balance of firmness and fairness. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.